What really happened when one of Hollywood's most respected actors walked off live TV? Denzel Washington, promoting his latest directorial film, arrived on The View expecting a standard conversation about his career. Known for his thoughtful, professional demeanor, he took his seat calmly. But from the start, Joy Behar had a different plan. Instead of focusing on Denzel's film, Joy steered the conversation toward politics. "Your film explores justice," she began. "How can you speak on that when you've stayed silent on political issues that impact your community?" Denzel's tone stayed composed. "Joy, I think you're assuming I've been silent. I speak out through my work and actions. I don't think it's an actor's job to tell people how to think politically." Joy pressed on. "Isn't that a cop-out? You have a platform, but you won't use it to support your community?" Denzel pushed back, his tone still calm but sharper. "Real influence comes from authenticity, not repeating talking points. My job is to tell human stories, not push a political narrative." Joy wasn't satisfied. "While you're making films about complexity, real people are suffering. You could help if you took a stand." The word nonsense hit hard when Joy dismissed his explanation. Denzel's jaw tightened. "I've spent my life telling honest stories representing people with dignity. If you call that nonsense, maybe you don't understand art." Joy fired back. "Come on, you make movies. Don't pretend it's a noble cause. What people need is your voice on real issues." Denzel's patience thinned. "And who decides which issues I should speak on? You, the media." Joy replied, "When you have privilege, silence is a choice, and that choice has consequences." Denzel paused, then responded with weight. "Privilege? I grew up in Mount Vernon. My parents worked hard. I earned what I have through discipline and effort. If that's privilege, then fine." Joy countered, "Once you made it, you had opportunities others didn't. That comes with responsibility." "To whom?" Denzel snapped, his voice rising. "To people telling me what I should say. I've been responsible to my craft, my characters, my audience. That matters." Joy wasn't done. "That's not enough. Neutrality is complicity. Integrity can't replace activism." Denzel's tone turned cold. "You want activism? I've mentored, funded scholarships, supported real programs. I just don't announce it online or politicize every interview." Joy's smile faded but returned quickly. "So, we're just supposed to trust you're doing good behind the scenes?" "I don't need your approval," Denzel said. "My work speaks for itself." Tension built. The studio went quiet. Joy leaned back smugly. "Viewers can judge whether your silence is helping anyone." Denzel locked eyes with her. "I'm not defensive, I'm disappointed. You used your platform to attack instead of talk. You'd rather score points than discuss the film I came here to promote." "Oh, so now I'm the villain for asking tough questions?" Joy mocked. "You can't handle being challenged." Denzel's tone dropped. "Joy, I've faced challenge all my life by directors, critics, audiences. What I won't tolerate is being baited for controversy instead of being heard." Joy scoffed. "You agreed to be on this show. We ask real questions here, not just fluff." At that, Denzel sat up straight. His body language shifted. He looked around, took a breath and walked out. "You've misrepresented me, twisted my words, and shown a level of disrespect I wouldn't accept from anyone, especially not someone claiming to be a journalist." The studio fell silent. Even Joy looked taken aback, her confidence fading as she realized she'd crossed a line. "I think you're overreacting," she said softly. "I'm just doing my job." Denzel leaned forward, eyes sharp. "Your job? If that's the case, you're failing badly." The statement landed hard. Joy opened her mouth but had no response. Her co-hosts sat motionless, unsure how to intervene. A real journalist seeks truth and shows respect. They ask questions that bring light, not heat. Joy tried to defend herself. "I was just trying to raise important issues." "Issues?" Denzel scoffed. "You've made this about yourself. You turned a discussion about my work into a personal attack just for clicks." He stood and began to pace, frustration evident. The cameras followed him, capturing his rare break from professionalism. You didn't just disrespect me, you disrespected your audience. You wasted their time with this performance. Joy attempted to explain, "You're misunderstanding me. I understand exactly what you were trying to do. You wanted a viral moment, something to post. Twist and trend." Joy's face showed the truth before she could speak. "Congratulations," he said coldly. "You pushed until I snapped. You took a thoughtful conversation and turned it into a spectacle." He gestured to the studio, the silent hosts, the frozen crew, the rolling cameras. "But this isn't a win for you. It shows who you are. Someone who values controversy over clarity, drama over dialogue." Joy's hands trembled. She muttered, "I was just asking questions." "No, you were accusing. You attacked my character, my choices, based on your assumptions. That's not journalism, it's provocation." He stepped closer, calm but firm. "You want to talk responsibility? It's knowing when to speak and when to listen. It's using your platform to elevate, not attack." The room was still, all eyes on Joy, now quiet and visibly shaken. "You've misused your platform not just against me, but against everyone watching. You claimed the moral high ground, but used it to tear down." Still, she tried, "I didn't mean to disrespect you. I wanted a real conversation." "Then you should have acted like it," he replied. "You brought an agenda, not curiosity. You weren't here to talk, you were here to provoke." He shook his head. "The tragedy isn't that you disrespected me. It's that you wasted the opportunity to ask meaningful questions about storytelling, art, purpose, anything that matters." His voice lifted, filled with conviction. "You could have asked about the characters I've played, the messages I care about. But instead, you went for a headline." Tears welled in Joy's eyes. "But Denzel wasn't done. I've used my platform for decades to make a difference. Every role I've chosen was meant to help people understand life, each other, themselves." He paused. His voice softened. "But you don't care about that. You care about the viral clip. Well, here it is. I hope it was worth it." He turned, walking calmly toward the edge of the set. Joy called out one last time, "Denzel, wait. Please, let's talk." He turned back briefly. "We just did. And now I know exactly who you are. I'm done." With that, Denzel Washington left the set, leaving a silent studio behind. What did you think? Did Joy cross the line, or was she doing her job? Share your thoughts below and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful moments like this. Ask Chat.